Why do people hate buying houses in the Philadelphia suburbs with stucco? So I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm also a realtor and I do a lot of real estate investing. And stucco is a huge issue in the Philadelphia area because of a couple factors. So number one thing is stucco is made of basically like masonry or stone, and the houses tend to be built from wood. And wood and stone expand and contract at different rates based on like temperature variations. And we have a lot of temperature variations in Pennsylvania. In addition, it rains a lot here. It's almost like a rainforest. So when you get temperature changes that can cause cracking if there's not enough strain relief in the stucco, meaning like joints and proper flashing and everything around windows, that causes cracks and then water gets behind the stucco. And you say, oh, what's the big deal? Well, behind the stucco is wood, and you get wood wet over and over and over again, it rots. And it rots from behind the wall. You can't really see it. And you might see staining of stucco and things like that. I mean, stucco also tends to get pretty stained up in our environment. So what do you do when this happens? You can repair the stucco, which is expensive. I mean, I talked to a homeowner the other day. We spent like $35,000 repairing his stucco. And I just sold a house to someone, and I think to remove this house was about 3,600 square feet. So to remove the stucco and replace it with hardy board siding, which is a great option, I think was around $65,000. And I've heard stories of people paying $100,000, $200,000 for really big homes. So it can be really expensive to remediate the stucco, take it off, put something else back on. As a result, houses that have stucco on them tend to sell for less. And I'll tell you even a bigger problem, because I was just bidding on a house that someone was looking for a cash deal on, and they were upset about how low I came in. And part of the reason was because this townhouse community was all stucco, and the stucco was failing on this particular house. And that means I've got to repair that, and I don't even have the option to change from stucco to something else, because the HOA won't let me unless they redo all the houses at once. Sometimes the stucco is done well. Sometimes the stucco is on stone, especially in like the older homes, like the row homes you see in Delaware County. So that's a different situation. And I'm usually not as worried about stucco on brick or masonry or something like that, because hey, there's no wood behind it to rot. I mean, water can still get back there and this and that. But like on the whole, if it's stucco on block or brick, I'm not usually as concerned. But if you got stucco on wood, basically you could be looking at a $100,000 bill, and that's why so many people in the Philadelphia suburbs are adverse to buying houses with stucco.